Early voting starts Friday in our Democratic caucus. The caucus itself is a week from Saturday. And if you talk to Democrats, some are starting to worry about the Democratic field and its chances in November. Here's our Jeff Gillen.
Good evening from my favorite library, where I meet Gail, a loyal Democrat.
What do you think of the Democratic field right now?
There's not anyone that I really like or that I'm very impressed with.
We talk after what could be the Democrats' really rough week. The Iowa caucus is a disaster, big surprise there. And Trump gets acquitted, no surprise there. Suddenly, it's a crisis of Democratic confidence, especially if you're a moderate, which is where we'll pause. And I'll bring in MSNBC's Steve Kornacki, who gave me the lay of the land for tomorrow's primary in New Hampshire.
We average them all together, and you can see there is a lead there for Bernie Sanders.
Thank you, Steve. Sanders finished strong in Iowa. He's surging in New Hampshire, and then his next stop will be Nevada. So back to those Democratic moderates. How do they feel about a surging Democratic socialist? Back at my library, I meet Richard Cummins.
I'm not super excited about the field because I'm kind of more of a middle of the roader, and it doesn't seem like Biden and Mayor Peter are getting that much traction. I'm a little bit afraid of Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
I think he's like too much of a socialist.
Quick disclaimer, this is an unscientific poll. Matter of fact. Would you like to weigh in on the Democratic race at all, by any chance?
No, thank you.
We'll let you go. I really had to work. Do you happen to be Democrat, by any chance? No? Okay. To try to find Democrats this morning. Do you happen to be a Democrat, by any chance?
No.
No? Could you play one on TV if I asked real nice?
Probably not. But thanks for your time.
Thanks. So take this all with a grain of salt. Richard here says he'll vote for whomever the Democrats nominate. Jane here had some advice for her fellow Democrats.
I think that the Democrats need to decide amongst themselves who has the strongest platform, and then they all need to get behind it.
But what should worry the party is this.
You know, this is the first year I would have to say this. I probably will not vote. That's how discouraged I am.
Not a good sign, because in November, Democrats will need every vote. In Henderson, Jeff Gillen, News 3.
Jeff doing a little campaigning of his own out there today.